Good morning, friends. Today, I'm going to speak about attachments. I've done this before, but today I'm going to augment on it because trust me when I say, I know the secret to non-attachment and the only way one can break it. As for me, I can't break the attachment yet because I haven't found what I'm looking for. Thought I had many times, but I was deceived. First of all, life is a highway, a never-ending road, a journey on which you will see many places and meet many people, friends, acquaintances, so-called friends, backstabbers, lovers. Don't get attached to any of it, with one exception. The road will be bumpy at times. It will have inclines, declines, swerves, curves, and turns in the road. Everything you see is passing. It's quick changing. Jesus taught it in secret. Buddha taught it openly. Plato taught it. Socrates taught it. Plato's grandfather Solon, which I know I was in a previous incarnation, thousands of years ago in ancient Greece. Don't get attached because life, all things I should say, as Marcus Aurelius said, are ephemeral, quick changing. If you follow my lead, you won't get disappointment. Otherwise, you're going to have a hell of a time. The thing about this road is when you've been driving on it for approximately 80 years, maybe less, maybe more, your car will break down, your body. But have no fear, you'll get a new one and you'll be back on the road. So what's the key? Well, I had a talk last night with my very good close friend, Rob Finley, who's on Facebook. He's a professional actor, a drug rehabilitation counselor, which, by the way, he's played many of my drug videos for the guys in the rehabs on Long Island. And I told him, Rob, I found out the secret. See, we get attached to sex because we like sex. But if we say to ourselves, I'm not going to get attached to the woman, I'm not going to pick up her baggage, I'm just going to have sex with her. Or the women, I'm not going to have sex, I'm just going to have sex with the man, I'm not going to get attached. So you don't get attached to the emotional involvements. But who's kidding who? You get attached to the sex. So you're dragged right back onto the wheel of reincarnation and you come back. There's only one way to escape. If you want to abstain from sex, which is not really the answer, and I'll show you why. Because your real desire for sex is that you are looking for your twin soul, that some people mistake for a soulmate. The correct terminology is twin soul, because male and female, he created them. I'm not talking about Yahweh or Jehovah, who recreated us into his image, the image of a parasite. I'm talking about the real creator, the prime creator, the primal will to good that liveth in the pleroma, as the Gnostics taught, as the Dead Sea Scrolls teach, liveth in the center of the galaxy. So we are really a combination of masculine and feminine. We were split up and divided because man and women together in unison are all powerful. And the reptilians that Jehovah or Yahweh was split us apart because he feared us. The women, the divine feminine, which we still have in us, I know I do because I have luminous epinoia, creative imagination. and wisdom and understanding that I get from the goddess Pistis Sophia, who is one with the Christos, the two that are one. That's the key, folks. Until you find your soulmate, your twin soul. Even I slip and use the term soulmate now and then. I don't mean to, because it's twin soul. But until you find your twin soul, you will constantly return. So when you return, what do? You still follow my lead. You don't get attached to the emotional part, because number one, you'll have a terrible time because you'll pick up the baggage or the karma of that individual excuse me, that you're sleeping with or having sex with. The key is to find your soulmate, but in the meantime, you have to follow the lead and know that all things are ephemeral. In other words, you have to become, as I, the Phoenix, a master of the wheel. See my video on YouTube, Like 101. I'll tell you a little bit about this, but it won't have that secret that I just told you. And of course, Rob said to me, like always, Russ, you're right, and I agree with you, and that's just what Baba Maya taught. A great guru in India, because Rob has been to India and lived in India when he left Hollywood. That's all I have to say today. Heed my words and heed them well, because if you don't, your life will be a holy hell.